Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, played by MaelstromTier. Last time we unlocked the Rune Bag, I believe, and that is actually a really nice item if we had any runes, and the only way we're going to get runes is by doing challenges. So, let's just continue, honestly. Our seed is going to be 1 N, 1 Neo, so that I believe that's a 0. TN8C. And this one, as you can tell, is called Highbrow. It's very great because we've got number 1. So we've got high rate, but low range. The flush item, which can be useful. And then turd bombs, which are exactly what they sound like. Which means we start with 5 extra bombs, in addition to being Isaac and just starting with like 1 bomb as his default thing. Which doesn't sound too hard, especially since we're only getting to Mom. So it should be a minimum 20-minute kind of ordeal. And I'm really trying to time it out like that. But sometimes long-form videos are damaging both to, like, you view it, unless you're in a mood or if you're exactly looking for that kind of content. You kind of go, I don't have the time for a 40-minute Isaac episode. I should just do something else. And at the same time, I probably don't have the strength for, like, a good hour run. Like, at all. Hello. That's a very interesting proposition. Oh yeah, we also have Flush. I haven't used Flush. And I might not. I might consider just taking Book of Revelations. Sister Maggie, it's okay. You know, it's passive. It's a familiar. I don't remember if we get item rooms in this challenge. So it's basically a free item room. I'm going to say no. In fact, it's pretty much a no. You're welcome to blow up as many bomb things as you want. Yeah, okay. I'm sold. Book of Revelations. By doing this, we've already just basically said, screw you to the challenge. But we've still got, like, the turd bombs and number 1, which, personally, is like a great start. If we started this run and we had number 1 in the item room, I'd be like, you know, could be an alright thing. As for first item room, like, is always a little bit tricky. Like so. Kind of thinking it'd be like right here, but I can't remember if there were supposed to be rocks. Yeah. But there are like too many rocks blocking all these other places for it to be, like, I guess it could be there, maybe? Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't be just like throwing our bombs all over the place, but I say that, Fat Odd Mushroom is something we should be throwing our bombs around for, and you know, just because it might drop some money or something. Exactly the reason. Remember those things that I said we shouldn't do? I'm going to do all of them. So this is fantastic. Now we got a damage upgrade. We have a heart that we can't actually see. In addition to, like, 2 spirit hearts. And now we've got semi-guaranteed, like, fights against horses. Fights against the horsemen. Surprised I could actually dodge that. Which isn't that great considering we're only going down to fight Mom, so we're only going to get to the depths. But should get at least a couple of cubes of meat. And this will be like super fast. Super fast jellyfish. And yeah, our health is looking great. Although to be fair, I'm not Health is looking great, they say. Speaking of super fast jellyfish, Plastic Beach, impromptu review. It's a good album. It's no Demon Days, but it's pretty good. Overabundance on guests, which makes sense. I mean, Gorillaz are nothing but a virtual band, so it's kind of hard. Except that they have had songs in the past. It's just been them, so it's like it's not impossible to just go. It's just Gorillaz. But man, so since we don't have an item room, I feel like it would be fine going here. I don't think a Spirit Heart for 5 cents is really that worth it. Okay. Roll Horn is nothing really to worry about. Like, normally is a problem, but we've got this DPS that can just definitely deal with him. It's perfectly fine. Range upgrade is actually kind of good for number 1 because it takes your range away. Huh. We already have the ability to get Spirit Hearts, so hitting the mic is not important. So the nail isn't really warranted, but we could have Goat Head for 1 heart and have Deals with the Devil for like the rest of the run, which could turn bad because we might just oversell ourselves. Like, did we do that with the Demolition one? I know I did that at some point, and it was just awful. But we could fix that now. We don't think there's a way to get in here. Or I don't think there's a way... I don't think that the secret room can connect to the boss room, so you can't accidentally bomb yourself into the boss room. But we can hurt ourselves a little. Get into here. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. No. Had I known that going in, I definitely would have said yes, but taking the risk, this is totally worth it for a damage upgrade. So far, this run is like super great. Which, you know, always is that scary tilting point of complacency. And you go, oh, this is supposed to be a challenge run? But, you know, our luck has been pretty good. I started this challenge to see how far it went. Because I know there's in Afterbirth, they added in the like quadruple XL floor, which is just basically the size of an XL floor for like 10 floors. It's awful, and I wouldn't want to do that haphazardly, so I wanted to check and say, okay, this one's good. But in that one, it was just like, first room, tinted rock. Second room, tinted rock. And I was like, of course, this is the one that I'm not recording, and it's just like the game seems to like me. But things are going very well. Until, to quote the Aquabats, I get hit by a bus. But I don't think that's going to happen. Unless it's some sort of Studio Ghibli style monster bus. Full disclosure, though, I can't even say that. Because outside of Kiki's Delivery Service, I don't think I've actually seen a whole Studio Ghibli film. Definitely not like Spirited Away or anything. And that's a travesty, I bet. But I don't know. Obviously, I'm too busy watching Love Live and then balancing it out by watching JoJo. I wish I was kind of joking about that, but I don't know. I don't even know how this happened. I think it was because that I made that one joke to myself of I would really love it if like 80s hip-hop artists had YouTube channels playing really out of genre for them games, like Master Ace playing School Idol Festival, and then learning that it was a rhythm game like Elite Beat Agents was just piqued my curiosity. I don't know why we're on this half-heart tilt. I was being greedy. Just piqued my interest in it, and now I can't stop. Unfortunately, the event should be over by, well, of course by the time this goes up, but like, as of recording, the, I think it was Umi event, pretty good. Like, seriously, if you see it and go, wow, this, you know, this looks really, like, out of my league, I'd say give it a chance. We definitely won out on this room. Because it is very enticing. It still has that free-to-play stuff that you have to, like, wait to play songs, which is kind of annoying. But, I don't know. It scratches that itch that Elite Beat Agents never took. And then, so finally I'm just like, I guess I have to commit now. Watch the anime. But I'm also watching, still in battle tendency for JoJo, which is like the best part. I've read up to part 5, and I'm just finding it a little difficult to get through. I don't really like Giorno. I like his name, how he's Giovanni Giorno, so he's still JoJo. But he's just not very interesting, and I haven't found, what is it? Gold Requiem? I haven't exactly, he hasn't used it enough for me to go, boy, this sure is something to beat Crazy Diamond. Nothing can beat Crazy Diamond. The fact that he's a healer is just like perfect for the plot kind of thing. Because you don't have to have... Oh yeah, also we fought Krampus. Just in case we were worried about this being some sort of... I always wanted a pre-recorded just press the button to get into JoJo rant. Also didn't realize we had petrified poop. I'm pretty sure that's the challenge. But Crazy Diamond's great. You, in a lot of series, especially a lot of shonen stuff where battles all the time, you know, people get into big fights and take damage, but they just kind of shirk it off, and you're like, oh, didn't you die from that? And he's like, no, it's fine. And Crazy Diamond is like the perfect excuse for that. Because you're like, oh man, if Josuke doesn't get to, you can just do whatever you want to these guys. There's a tinted rock here. I don't know if by blowing this up, it'll get... Okay, I did make a bridge. That's nice. Bowser head is not what I want, and no, we don't really need to hurt ourselves for 2 keys. I mean, it might come to that. But, you know, you could hurt an enemy or a friend even really badly, and it's just like, boy, I hope Josuke makes it in time to save that dude, or else he's screwed. And that at least makes some more tension and, like, it fits in the world more than, like, oh, man, that guy got cut up real bad. But he'll probably just make it, because that's how these things work. Alright. I did actually space out there for a second and go, we have Goat Head? But I don't remember our deal with the devil. Oh yeah, it was Krampus, and it was totally just useless. Or at least a waste of my time. Not that it really was, it was over in a matter of seconds. This weird champion version. I was about to ask, what makes you a weird champion version? And it's like, it's this annoying thing. So, guess I'm glad I answered that question for myself, I suppose. We're doing good work, though. Lump of coal is fine. I definitely am glad I would have had that over having to just say no to Krampus' head, because we've still got, like, we were almost full on Spirit Hearts, and we're still in that, like, range of almost full. But I still don't want to get rid of it, because we'll just take dumb damage anyways. In fact, that gives me kind of a buffer to say, well, now I can be a little more I don't have to be, like, stingy. Silas. That very unpopular song from the 60s album, The Who Sell Out. It's actually a really, really good album. I just don't like that song. This is good for one listen, and then, like, okay, I'll skip this after every time. Which is disappointing because the whole album's pretty good, and it's like a weird concept album that runs off being like it sounds like a radio station. So it all really blends well. But Silas Stingy, just a super bad song. Tattoo's not great either, but I think it's right next to it. The rest of it's great. It also sounds really like Beach Boysy. There's a lot more harmony than in like a lot of other Who songs. Flatworm over Petrified Poop, I think I will take. I don't think it does any damage, it just changes its hitbox. Changing its hitbox makes it more viable. Speaking of hitbox abuse, how about that Street Fighter? Yesterday was NorCal Regionals, which is really exciting. Until the ending. Oh, Cancer and #1. Yeah, no. Okay. This is the best thing. And, oh. I was kind of hoping to, like, push you a little. There we go. Not that we really need this money since our shop was greed. Well, at least we made our bombs back in net average. Yeah, NorCal Regionals. Super fun fights. Except for that part where in the late entry death pools, one player Marn just obliterating everyone. Something that was like a beautiful spectacle and also just like truly mortifying. Dolly is still good. It even... I probably should have waited to take that, because then we could have taken Gimpy and then also had that. So that's bad play on my part, but I'm going to take Gimpy. And we're going to continue on. This run is amazingly fast, which I'm fine with. And not just our DPS. I'm gonna wait on you till I think we'll be able to fill ourselves up with just rooms. So if we need to go back for that, we can later. Not that we're really like we're gonna fight some sort of horseman, I believe, this floor because that's how that works. And then we'll have a 3rd level of Cube of Meat, which is like super good. Infested is also nice. Hive Mind only really ups our spiders, but what else are we going to use this money for? You can't use donation machines on a seeded, or not a seeded run, but a challenge run. I believe you also can't do it on a seeded run. But at this point, why not? There's no item room to go towards. Kind of surprised though after I just said like, oh yeah, we're gonna get our 3rd level cubed meat, and then we don't. Nonetheless, this Tier's upgrade. Oh my gosh. All right, Hive Mind is certainly a good choice considering now we have this guy to shoot with. I'm just holding the button down so I can hear the power. What am I going back for? Hell if I know. I mean, this battery charge. That's how confident I am in my playing skills. To get hit by Gluttony. And then just say, man, you know what? Okay, that one was just absolutely awful damage on my fault. But go into this curse room. Because again, consequences be damned. It's like, why am I continuing to... Oh. And Gimpy paid out outside, which is like the best way for Gimpy to do his thing. Its thing, it is kind of just a mask. I don't think it needs to be personified. Something, checked my privilege, got it. Rotten Baby is going to be really good. Just because of Hive Mind, but also just in general. And get unlock sticky bombs or spider bombs for a key, which, you know, why not? I believe it also gives us 5 bombs, so a key for 5 bombs is definitely worth it. This room would be awful. It kind of was still really bad, but okay. That was a room. Kind of wish that had warped us to the end. Key for 2 bombs. It's not really worth it. We don't need to look for a secret room. Probably just need to, like, unfortunately finish this, which maybe that's a little bit of searching. I'll go to Hagalaz room. It does exactly what I want us to do. Get Dry Baby, which is our savior. You haven't, I don't remember the exact number of it, but you can probably just look up Northern Lion Dry Baby, and it'll be Isaac episode something, hundreds of episodes in a nutshell. It's a sight to behold. Featuring guest starring your very own Dry Baby. We are not Northern Lion as much as I damn near want to be. We are MaelstromTier. We are Isaac in the I believe it just said Deaths too, which is nice. We will overcome. No, we're just gonna keep going. There's not really much to overcome, Dry Baby. Unless we fail spectacularly at a mom fight, which hasn't happened in a while. I've gotten wily to her, or privy to her pattern. Running into these guys, though, I guess is about the same thing. Forgot that we have Turdy Touch, which was part of the challenge run, which is an okay item. It's one of those things that's just like, if you're going to get hit, I guess it's good to have it, but why would you want to get hit? And this room's a little annoying because of the sway. Do we need that key? Nah. I kind of want these guys to explode. Dry Baby. Doing work. It's a good thing our speed was just good enough. I don't... Might as well. I believe our bombs also, like, hurt everyone. It's like an area effect. That's a good thing to have. The off chance we get hit, I might as well have a charge ready. Like so. Even though I think her foot does a full hard damage, so it's like net. Thanks, Gimpy. It's sort of a net everything. Done. Do the thing. Get Brimstone. Accidentally kill ourselves. I don't think, like, I think you can go under, but at the same time, you know, maybe we just say Rune of Yarrow. Oh, the Yarrow rune is like a super good rune. So I'm very glad we went through that. That's gonna be it for just Pitch Black and that. Demo Man, sometime we'll get to you. Maybe we'll just worry about going down the list. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, hitting the like button certainly helps. That's entirely your choice to do that. But if you do, it helps my channel, apparently, in some way. YouTube algorithmics, I don't know. Sounds like a class that I need to go into, but that's also possibly too active for me for my high-class YouTube radio lifestyle. But if you want a video every like weekday but Monday, or weekday but Wednesday, subscribe to this channel that you're on right now, MaelstromTier. You can also hear me at MaelstromTier at Twitter. I'm also on 89.9 every friggin' day. I hope you enjoyed this video, because if you did, I will see you next time. And if you didn't, I guess I'll still see you next time. I don't really give a damn.